What is up, you guys? We are here, and we got a special guest with us today. Crazy Alex in the building. Bino here as always. What up, boys?
What's up, guys? How you doing? This is my good friend.
He's very proud of his Contra shirt, as you guys can see.
He's from my good friend here, who's an American now. He's from Russia.
He is an American now.
He's an American citizen. Alex, say what's up to everybody.
How you doing, guys?
Now,
fellas, ladies.
we haven't been on live in a while, and I text Bino today and was like, let's do a live today. Let's just wing it. We're not going to have any topics. We're just going to shoot some shit. So let's shoot some shit, guys.
Let's shoot the old crapola.
What have you been up to the last few days or so since we put out part one of the Kennedy murders? By the way, guys, go watch that. Watch those views up.
I haven't been up to much, man. How you been up to? What's going on with you? I've been watching a lot of stuff on YouTube. I've been watching a lot of people fight with each other. It's pretty funny, actually.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. What a clown.
Yeah.
Total clown.
Clown sister.
Him and his Star Wars army.
Yeah.
Yeah, they just... Guys, I never thought I would say this. There is a guy, and he's part of like the Star Wars crew, and he thinks he runs a mob outfit apparently, and he's a very big clown. I'm not going to mention his name here, but he's a clown, and I'm going to leave it at that.
He's a definite clown. Yeah, I see that. He attacks people, and yeah,
I don't understand.
He runs YouTube apparently.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, I don't care. I report anybody to YouTube.
Yeah, he's a goof.
Well, he continues to just talk horrible about the Gotti family while he has a big picture of John right above his shoulder.
Yeah, he's a
tool bag. Anyway, what's up, Alex, man? Welcome to the show, bro.
Thank you very much.
So, Alex is very upset because of everything that's going on in the world. It's very hard for him to get his beer. Show everybody what you're upset about. It's very hard for him to find this on the regular now, I guess. What's that called?
Baltica number 9.
Baltica number 9.
We got the last two in West Springfield, Massachusetts. That's it.
That's crazy. He went over the whole city, everywhere. He bought the last couple around.
That's it. They only had a couple left because of all the what do you call it?
Yeah, thanks to Uncle Vladdy.
Yeah,
Uncle Vladdy.
All the sanctions, right? They don't let you have it. You can't get your beer now. See what these people are causing.
It is unreal, ladies and gentlemen.
My friend
the guy can't even get his beer now.
Or as in Russian, we call it piva, right?
It's not
Piva.
beer, it's medication.
Piva, right?
Medication.
I say beer in Russian. Piva, right? Piva.
Piva.
Piva. Pay piva. Drink beer.
But Alex was here when I got here, and Bino was like, let's bring him on the show. And we're like, let's bring him on the show.
Let's bring him on the show. He wanted to leave, too. He said, well, I guess I could have one more beer to hang around.
Yeah. But we just sat in the living room for about an hour, and we're laughing pretty hard at how fucked up the world is.
Fucking politics.
But honestly, Alex is a big, this is what we're talking about, actually. He's a big believer. Alex, I want you to explain to us about the world. What is it?
It's fucking flat.
It's flat.
Oh, that's right. We had this topic. I told him I would have arrived 5 minutes earlier than I did if the world indeed was flat.
Yeah, but he went in circles.
I did miss my exit. I was talking to my oldest kid on the phone, and I missed my exit. But, yeah, Alex is a true believer in the world being flat.
No, not a true believer. I got open mind.
You got an open mind, he said.
Yeah.
He's switching up on us now.
No, he told me that too. He told me to have an open mind about things.
When did you become an American citizen? Talk to us.
About 2 months ago.
How long have you been here? Did you like grow up here?
He's been here more than he's been in Russia.
Shit.
Do you remember like a lot of shit from Russia?
Yeah, I was in trouble in Russia too when I was like 5
Sarah
years old.
Craven in the house. Welcome, Sarah.
Cousin Sarah's here.
We have a guest on today, Sarah. This is Cousin Vladdy here.
No, Cousin Alex.
Oh, Cousin Alex. Uncle Vladdy's friend, I guess.
Uncle Vladdy.
Uncle Vladdy, that's right. Uncle Vladdy, he says,
Hi,
guys.
Mary, how are you?
Mary,
Everyone
everybody,
like the video,
welcome to the
please?
chat.
Welcome to the chat. Everyone like the video, please. So Alex, what year did you come here?
93.
93?
What I was about to ask you was, like, is it, like, how different is it, like, from there and here? Like, do you remember how it was over there? Have you been back there recently?
No, I've never been there.
No?
Never went back?
I've always been working here. Got no time to go back there.
So you were born there, though, right?
Yeah.
Do you remember shit from when you were, like, how old were you in 93?
Well, back in USSR, once upon a time.
God bless Gorbachev.
Who the fuck was there, but I had fun when I was a child.
It was cool when you were a kid there?
Yeah.
Yeah?
Well, we were 8 years old when you come here?
6.
6 years old. Wow.
Wow.
So you lived in the United States more than you ever lived in Russia.
Almost 30 years.
30 years. He's okay. Yeah. See, believe me, I've known Alex. How long I know Alex? 20 years.
About 20, yeah.
About 20 years.
Yeah.
No one more American than this guy. I'll tell you that much right now.
I'll vouch for that. He was here on the 4th of July.
No, he's all about
a party
America.
animal.
He's all about America.
Yeah, we are.
He's all about America.
I actually just met Alex since I started hanging out with Bino again, and he's a pretty cool guy, I will say.
Yeah, Alex
if you guys
is
need your cars fixed too, good repairman too.
Fix
Great mechanic.
Yeah, he is.
There's a guy jumping the line first. I get my shit fixed.
Back in the line, motherfuckers! Every one of you is back in the line. I love it. He takes no shit from nobody.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh my goodness. Well, it's good to have you on, man.
Alex is actually part of Russia. He's from. You're from Siberia, right?
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Are you? It's fucking freezing there, isn't it?
That's why he loves winter.
I fucking hated it last winter. Well, it's nothing but rain.
Yeah, he loves the snow, buddy.
I was
He's
pissed.
Yeah, it did rain a lot last winter.
It wasn't
So what was it like? Fucking snowing year round there?
No, it was just heavy. It was all the way up in Siberia, but it was lower Siberia.
Yeah.
But we'll get hammered like freaking like.
So at the snowstorms
5
here, it looked
feet.
like nothing, huh?
This is nothing.
No,
When we get like a foot here, it's
this is
nothing. Everybody's
I will
panicking.
come outside. I will be under the snow.
No,
when you open the door,
Holy
you push the
Christ.
snow
Yeah,
out.
your summers aren't long either, right?
I mean, it gets good, but
Then it gets cold again
But
real quick,
it gets
right?
real cold.
Does it start getting real cold like in October?
I don't remember really.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay. That's crazy, man. Yeah,
Google
I know Siberia.
Google it.
Yeah, Google
it.
I know
Google
fucking
it.
Siberia is fucking freezing.
Google it. No, I know Alaska. Do you guys get the day-night thing too?
No.
No, that's only further. That's
Yeah,
further out in Siberia, right?
That's around.
By the Arctic Circle type of shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's way out there, right?
Well, the way the
I always wondered how that would be. 6 months a day, 6 months of light.
How do you spell Siberia?
Siberia. What town are you from? Magadan?
No, yes.
Oh, good luck spelling that, Nick.
It says, summer is mild during the day with cold nights. However, they may be short, warm periods. On the hottest day of the year, the temperatures typically reach about 30 degrees. The highest, that's not
Celsius,
yeah. And was the record though is 94.3 Celsius, which was set in July of 2010.
Really?
Yeah. So I googled the 4 seasons I googled weather seasons in Siberia. I'm just trying to see what else. Oh wow, there's a ton of shit.
But see, back in
So
the
86 degrees is 30 degrees Celsius. So in the summer it gets 80 something degrees. But it's not that long.
So in average temperatures, and this was up to 2020. Average temperatures in January are minus 49.
Yeah, well, it's a little brisk.
Holy
I
Christ!
mean, I think it was like a little like more New England style, but a little bit.
A lot more harsh.
Yeah, more snow.
Yeah, more
Wow.
It wouldn't rain
It don't rain.
in winter time.
You don't see no rain. Yeah, no rain. If it does, it's icicles, right?
That's
Straight icicles shooting
crazy,
down that shit.
guys. And I complain about the cold sometimes. Jeez.
I love my cold in winter.
Oh, this is the only guy I know. He prays it's gonna snow.
Yeah.
Oh my goodness.
He prays it's gonna snow. He'll put it on Facebook. He put, got a big storm coming. He'll be like, yes. I'm like, fuck that.
Let's go, baby.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of the snow,
my
especially
shovels
shoveling
out.
that shit.
Not at
Get
all.
my gas.
No.
For the
Actually, I
snow.
went over with him. Did I tell you the story how I caught COVID?
No.
Because of the Russian.
Because, oh boy.
It's always the
Blame
Russians.
it on him. Yeah.
always the
I'm
Russians.
like Biden. I can blame it on the Russians.
Okay, I gotta hear the story
Yeah,
now.
but see, my COVID was like a hangover.
Oh,
A big headache, popped 2 tolerant pills, and went away.
Jesus Christ.
So I call him up one day. What are you doing? I'm working on the snowboard.
Hi, Nicky Drums. We have our guest, the crazy Russian Uncle Vladdy here. Or
Alex.
what's his name? Uncle Alex. Uncle Alex in
Fuck,
the
the guy
building.
knows your name and everything. He keeps calling you
I
Vlad.
forgot. Uncle Vladdy's his uncle.
So I call him up one day. What are you doing? He goes, I gotta fix the snowblower. All right, I'm coming by. He goes, okay. I get there. He goes, by the way, I got COVID.
Once you were there.
Yeah. So I go, well, who cares?
Too
Yeah,
late.
Yeah, it's alright.
It's too late now, right? So he had to go get a part for the snowblower. Did we get the part that day? We did. Yeah, we did go get the part for the snowblower.
Yeah, with it.
Yeah, we did. And he fixed the snowblower. So then the next day I wake up
It
and
was a blown gasket.
yeah, next day I wake up and I go,
Nicky said, hi, Uncle Alex.
Nicky. Nicky, what's
chat.
up,
Nicky
man?
Drums.
So I go.
Someday we'll meet up.
That's my wife, you asshole. I'm just messing with it. Is my wife, but I know you're fucking around. I know you're messing around.
So the next day, the next day I wake up and I go, Jesus, I feel like shit.
Had that shit, huh?
I caught the COVID.
Oh my god.
And I gave it to someone else too.
Oh boy.
I gave it to someone else too.
So I
It
was
wasn't
actually.
that bad. It was a week.
It was just a fucking regular flu,
It
bro.
felt like a flu.
Actually, I'm not gonna bring that up because they'll probably cut our fucking feed.
It wasn't that bad. It felt like I had the flu, and I never had the shot or anything. So yeah, and I got.
Speaking of this, guys, Uncle Alex is on Facebook, but he needs a really good Facebook attorney. He has a problem being able to keep his page for a couple days.
No problem.
He gets banned from Facebook quite often.
I mean, like seriously, I'm like, oh, Alex is back, and then I see no more posts for a month. It's like, hey, where's he at?
I think within 2 years, been banned 8 times.
Jeez.
Yeah, anybody out there that knows a Facebook attorney that can represent my friend,
Seriously.
please help us out, please.
Did you ever lose an account? Did they ever like close an account on you?
No, but I thought about
that's
making
the
another one,
worst.
and he got that one shut down right away too.
I did.
Yeah, that happened to me too. It was like, come on, oh my god, what a mess that was.
I did 3 times 30 days straight.
Ugh.
Back to back.
Violation of probation. 30-day VOP.
Yeah,
3 times back to
He
back.
told me one time, he goes, oh, my band's up tomorrow from Facebook, right? So the next day at like 6 o'clock, I called him. I go, I thought you were back on. Oh, no, I got banned again.
Oh my goodness.
He made it like an
They
hour.
can't handle
I
the
will
truth.
tell you, he's got some funny shit on his
They
Facebook.
can't handle the truth.
Yeah, no, they don't. They're a little uptight over there at Meta.
And Meta. Zuckerberg.
Senor Zuckerbergo.
Zuckerbergo.
I can't stand that guy.
But,
Another guy, just like Jesse Waters, I'd love to slap him right in his smug little face.
Right in the smug mouth.
Can I drop kick him?
Absolutely. You're a Fox News guy, right? Do you like Jesse Waters? What do you think of that little putz? I love Fox
He's
News,
the
but
guy
I
on
hate
right
Jesse
before
Waters.
Tucker goes on.
Yo, he's a good guy.
He comes, he's like, give him a good
He's a
guy.
good guy.
Right in the face, that fucking guy.
Yo, he could talk some good stuff.
Yeah, no, Jesse Waters. Hell with Jesse Waters.
Jesse Waters.
I do like I love Tucker Carlson though. I love
Tucker,
him.
That's my boy. That's my boy.
I like
too.
Tucker, but sometimes I listen to Tucker talk. I'm like, this dude might be a little out there.
Oh yeah, I'll tell you.
Might
There's
be a
actually
little
been many times I've changed the channel
Like-
with Tucker just rambling, but like
There's some guys you could sit and say, I could sit and have a beer with him.
no, he would freak me out. I think if
Like
I was in person
Tucker
with him.
having a beer with Tucker, and I don't drink, but
Yeah,
if I
he's
did,
a weird looking
but
guy.
he would probably be that weird guy you
Well,
have a
listen,
beer with.
He
listen.
kind of looks like The Mask. Remember that movie, The Mask?
Listen to this. Alex Jones was right.
Alex Jones.
Alex Jones was right.
Yep.
About what?
Who's Alex Jones?
About everything.
About everything?
And for you newcomers, Alex is looking for a certain beverage. Show him the beer again. If any of you guys know where to find this, he blames it on the war with Russia. But I guess there is an issue with this
Getting it imported.
fine beverage into the country. So if anybody can help him out and let him know where to get that, we would appreciate that.
I think you could probably get it in Brighton Beach.
Here at Brighton Beach, guaranteed.
Yeah, but that's
Here
a
it
long
is.
drive.
Baltica number 9.
Baltica numero 9.
It's a long drive. What? 2.5
That's how you
hours.
say it in
They'll
Spanish.
see it's a Baltica. It's not
Where the fuck
8
is
or
Baltica?
7.
What?
It's not an 8 or 7 or 5.
Where's
It's a
Baltica?
9.
That's a 9. Okay.
That's the biggest one, the heaviest one.
What is it? Does that go by the alcohol level?
Where's
Yeah.
The
Baltica?
numbers? Baltica, the Baltic. It's Russia. It's the Baltic Sea. You know.
Oh, you're telling him to go there. I'm thinking it's like a 2
No,
hour
no,
drive.
no. Brighton Beach in New York. You could drive to Brighton Beach. I guarantee you can get it there.
Why do you think they have it there? Just a big Russian population?
That's all Russian. Brighton Beach.
Oh,
New York.
okay.
Oh,
All right.
absolutely.
Yeah, but now they stopped it because
They're not importing it, right?
yeah.
That's fucking crazy.
They're not importing it. So that sucks.
It's just crazy.
So if we
It
can
is cra-
start something here on our channel, if anybody knows where Alex can get Baltica number 9 in massive quantities, let us know.
Massive quantities.
Because he'll stock up on it. He told me there was 2 more left at the place he was at. He said he's probably going back to get them.
I don't think everything.
Did you
all at
call down and
once.
ask him to hold
Maybe
them?
some other people like to get it too, so I'm not greedy.
You got to think about yourself, man.
You
At
gotta
that
think
point.
about
No,
yourself,
I'm
bro.
not. I'm not a greedy person.
Yeah, because he'll drink. No, because I'll tell you one thing. He'll drink American beer. I read that. Rarely
Yeah,
see
you
him
weren't
drink the Russian beer.
drinking that on
No,
the
he'll
4th
drink
of
Bud
July.
Light.
You were
Yeah,
drinking
he'll
like
drink
Bud
the-
Light or something,
No,
weren't
he'll
you?
drink
No,
Heineken.
not Bud.
Or what were you drinking? Yeah, you were drinking something normal.
Heineken.
Heineken, okay. That's actually what I used to drink when I used to drink beer.
Heineken, yeah. But he doesn't really care.
The
about
last
that.
couple of years I drank, I
As
drank
long as he's got the
Heineken's
Jim
heavy.
Beam, he's good to go.
Yeah, see, my problem was hanging out with my boy Jack. Like, he was just...
Jack, oh, you
Yeah,
and Jack,
no.
Jack Daniels?
Oh, yeah, the last, like, 5 years I drank.
You like Jack, too, right? Jack and Coke?
It's good.
It's good.
I never did the coke though. I just went to Jack straight double.
I can say that I've been sober for 6 years. I haven't had a drop of alcohol. There's my girl, Jill.
Hey,
Hi,
Jill.
Jill, I'd like you to meet
Uncle
our special
Alex.
guest, Uncle Alex, from Russia with love. That's
Mother
Jill.
Russia.
Say hi to Jill.
Hi, Jill. I already said it.
He already said hi.
Jill reads tarot cards and shouts us out all the time on her show.
Yes,
She's
she
a great
does.
friend of our show
Yes,
as well.
she does. She's the best. Jill, we're actually talking about how Alex, because of the war with Russia, he can't get his beer here.
Baltica
number 9, because it gets imported, and they're putting a real damper on him getting his beer.
Not really. I got backup.
I got backup, he said.
Kickin, Modella Negra,
Modella Negra.
Corona.
Oh, I didn't tell you. Yeah, Alex actually he
I'm not
can
picky.
speak Spanish
I'm
and
not-
everything.
I'm not picky.
He's not a picky drinker.
Oh, beautiful.
He's not a picky drinker. at all.
Now, apparently in the chat, Cockeyed Larry has the hookup on that brew.
Cockeyed Larry.
Cockeyed Larry has
Gotta
the
get a hold of
hookup on
Cockeyed
that
Larry
brew.
then.
Yeah, we got to get a hold of Cockeyed Larry. Sometimes he comes into the chat. Maybe he'll pop in today.
Cockeyed
Is he out
Larry.
of New York? Is he out of Brooklyn Beach?
I don't know.
I don't know where he's out of. I don't know where Cockeyed Larry's out of.
But he drops in every once in a while. We used to have this guy Steven drop in a lot too. He was like, thank God he doesn't stop in anymore.
I don't know what happened to Steve.
Yeah, he was scary.
Steve was starting to creep me out a little bit.
Like he was asking us to like mail him like some of our used boxers and stuff. Like he was fucking weird, dude.
What the
Dude
fuck?
was weird. And like I still think he might be Cockeyed Larry, but I don't know.
Yeah, it could be all in one and the same. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't
He
know.
was an
dude.
odd. Remember we had a trivia thing, right?
Oh my God.
3 days
Dude,
later.
3 days later.
3 days later, he answered the question.
I'll never forget that. I'm sitting at home and I'm
Are you
like,
trying
you
to win
have.
a prize?
Yeah,
Yeah.
dude, it was 3 days later. Like we did a giveaway on a live stream, and he was throwing some random answers out during the live stream. I'm sitting at home and I get notifications on my phone. Your YouTube has a comment on it, and it's like him like saying Justin Timberlake or something. I'm like, the fucking content is over. Like you're killing me here.
If I didn't win, how the fuck he's gonna win?
And I don't think we've seen him. I don't think we've seen him since the giveaway.
I haven't seen
He
a lot
suckered
of,
you
well, we
into
haven't been
mailing
live.
him that T-shirt,
We
and
haven't
then
really-
like we haven't really like seen him.
But we haven't really been live.
That's true, but you figure. I mean, he was a huge fan. You figured he would have at least shared the Kennedy murders or something.
Nah, I don't know. I haven't seen that guy in a while.
For those of you guys who don't know, we're doing like a little documentary on like the Kennedys and the CIA and the mob killing them. We have part 1 up on our page. Part 2 will probably be coming out soon. We just put a lot of research into these, so we try to make sure we get it right for you guys. Definitely check out part 1.
Yeah.
Comment on it,
Yeah.
share it,
Let us
like
know
it.
what you think of it.
Yeah, let us know what you think.
we
There's a
gotta do
lot
thing
of
on-
cool
we should do a
effects on
thing-
it
We
too.
should do a thing on the Russian mob.
We can
what
do
they
that
call-
too.
What they call
I
it
told you
now?
we should have a straight up like
The Rise of
mob.
the Stars.
We should have a whole mob show on this channel. What do you guys think? You guys like hearing about the mob?
What do you call them?
Thieves in Night, but
Mafioso.
what do they call it?
Vor Zakonia.
Vorv Zakonia. That's the Russian mafia.
What about we could just call it like the history of the KGB or something like that?
Wow, we don't know much about that.
Isn't that what the KGB was?
No,
they were like some bad
KGB was like
motherfuckers,
CIA,
weren't they?
dude.
Oh, that's right.
Vorv
Putin was,
Zakonia
yeah,
is
they were
the
some bad
Russian
motherfuckers,
mafia. Two
right?
different things.
KGB were
You can't-
they were crazy,
You
right?
can't talk about the KGB.
Yeah, you
They'll come get you.
can't.
What?
No, yeah, don't play with those guys. Alex won't talk about it.
Yeah.
No.
That's like talking about Uncle Vladdy.
Yeah, you can't do that.
Uncle Vladdy was KGB,
He was
wasn't
the
he?
head of the KGB.
Jesus.
Yeah, we can't talk about that. You want Uncle Vladdy?
The Russian mob, the Russian mob is big up in California, like Northern Cali, where like with guns, and like
they're
the
huge
yeah.
They're huge over there. Those guys don't fuck around, you know.
No, they don't fuck. They're just as
chop your
crazy as
hands
the
and their
Mexican
feet off
mafia.
and
Yeah,
shit. Yeah, they don't.
that's why they do business with the Mexican mafia. They're fucking crazy, just like them.
Yeah, they don't care about that shit.
Yeah, they're fucking
They
huge
got,
up in
they
Northern
got
Cali.
mafias all over with different type of
Yeah,
culture.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
It's all with the culture you come from. But the thing with the Russian is, the Russian mafia. I saw a thing on it. Is they got such an outreach because of all the former Soviet republics. You got Georgians, Uzbeks. So they're all their own mafias.
Yeah.
But they're all part of like the same thing, the Dvordzikonia, the Thieves in Night, because they all did time in the Soviet together, like in the gulags and shit. So that's how it all started with Thieves in Night, right? What do they call them? Thieves.
Vor Zakonia.
Yeah. So yeah.
Jesus, you guys.
I saw that. Yeah. But
Oh,
yeah,
my
I know.
goodness.
What was I gonna say? I don't know. I fucking forget everything. I'm getting my sleep back on a normal pattern, though, at least.
That, you know, I've actually slept really good like the last couple
No,
of
I've been
weeks.
getting my sleep on a normal pattern, you know.
Getting back in like a work schedule.
Actually,
and
everyone,
shit,
if
like,
you do me a favor while you're in the chat, you can go check out Jill's page. It's Napalm Paytero.
check it out.
She's awesome. She's the best. She always plugs us. Every chance she gets, she plugs our channel. And we
yeah.
appreciate that so much, Jill. You're awesome.
You are the best.
You are the best.
Jill also comments and likes on all of our social media stuff too, which
She does.
I can't tell
She
you how
does.
much I appreciate
Yeah,
that.
she does. She does. That's our friend from Seattle, Washington.
You know, we were talking about this. Me and B may hop in the car one day and straight drive all the way across. Now
to Seattle.
we'll do live streams every day on our stop.
We're coming.
It'll be like the tour. Now there's like this thing I've seen it like 100 times on like travel sites. Facebook actually has a thing about it.
What's that?
It's like nowadays it would probably be like a $600 road trip. But it was called like the $205 road trip driving here to Cali.
Well, dude, the price of
there was-
gas, we ain't
yeah,
going
right.
nowhere for $205.
Right, that's what I'm saying. It would be like
make
600,
it to
700 nowadays. Dude, I made it to Florida. I spent 400 to get to Florida.
Yeah, well, double that.
Yeah.
Go to California.
One way.
No, total round trip.
It wasn't. What was the gas? You said yeah, but down south it was still like 3 something.
What year was that?
I only got gas
This year.
this year. Yeah, I had I have one of my credit cards. It's a $500 limit, and I get bonus for buying gas.
Yeah.
Like we paid it off before we left and used it just for the gas.
Yeah.
And we still had like $40-50 left on it when we got home.
So
Yeah.
I'm planning to go to Pennsylvania and back. So
What, to Pennsylvania?
yeah.
That's not. It's,
Yeah, it won't cost you that
No,
much.
it
Maybe
won't be
like
that.
$100.
Yeah.
You might be able to make that on
Well,
one
well,
tank.
What are you
No,
driving?
both
Your truck?
ways.
Your truck?
Yeah, we're using my car.
Oh, yeah. No, maybe you got a truck though. Might be a little bit more.
Maybe like $200.
Yeah. Right.
Yeah, I don't think it'll be that. Dude, you know what killed me?
You going to see the?
So-
Yeah, but I don't put cheap gas. I put good.
I get premium too.
Okay, yeah.
I do.
You going to see the Amish? The Amish people?
I don't know, maybe, yeah.
You know what?
Maybe
fucking,
Benchy Town.
Oh, Banshee Town. Okay.
I was just about to say something. God damn it.
About the trip to Seattle.
You guys ever
Yeah,
watched
so there's like
Benchy?
there's
Benchy?
one route you can take all the way through, and there's like it has all like the like historic places you can stop.
Route 66.
Maybe it's Route
Yeah,
66.
that's a famous one. Yeah.
We should do a road trip, right, and stop like once a day and go live from a historic site all the way out west and then back.
Yeah, start
What
from
are you saying? Go see Jill and then
Yeah,
come
we
back?
just go. Yeah, why not?
No, but you gotta start from
Thank you,
Springfield.
Jill. Jill sent us a
Springfield,
donation.
We'll just-
Holyoke,
oh, thanks,
West
Jill.
Springfield, and
No, not a tour of Springfield.
no, start from Springfield, go to
Uh,
Holyoke.
I was about to
and
say
then-
something with
And
like.
then go all the
Oh,
way
that's
down.
what I was about to say. So what we spent on gas, like I expected it would be something like that, right?
Yeah.
The fucking tolls, like we have like the smart pay or whatever,
Easy
like
pass,
yeah,
easy pass,
right.
Yeah.
So there was a few tolls like going through every state. There was at least 2 or 3, right?
Yeah.
When you get to Florida, there's a toll at every exit.
Really?
Like when we got back, like I had SunPass taking shit out of our checking account for days. It was like $20, $40, $50, $30, $20, $30. It just kept coming, and it was like, what the fuck? When's this gonna stop?
Is that only for out of state people? Or is it
Well,
people-
no, Florida has the SunPass. Like that's what it's called in
I
Florida.
got a
Like
sound pass.
my
Yeah.
girl, like my wife's cousin, like had it in his car when we were down there.
Really?
Like it just called like ours is Easy Pass, theirs is the SunPass.
Yeah.
Oh,
But
really?
there's literally a toll, like the cameras at every exit you get off.
Really?
Yeah.
They want to take
It's crazy.
cash away. That's what it is.
Well,
And
you
they
know,
also
probably
you don't
why-
pay state
You don't.
tax
That's what I
and
was gonna
shit.
say.
They
You
got to
don't pay
make
no
up
state
that
income
revenue
tax either,
somehow.
so that's
Yeah.
probably why too. You know.
Yeah, you got
Jill,
to make up that
does-
revenue.
I think does Washington have state income tax or no? I know there's a few states. I think Washington doesn't have it either.
Yeah, there's a few that are
I know
low.
Tennessee doesn't have it.
Florida's one
Florida
of
doesn't
them.
have it. Texas doesn't
What
have
about
it.
New Hampshire?
Let's see.
New Hampshire doesn't have sales tax, right?
Sales tax. Yeah, sales tax.
Yeah, right. States
Live or die free. What is it?
Yeah,
Yeah,
yeah.
don't.
Live free or die.
Yeah.
pay
It's a,
state
it's
tax.
a live or die free.
Live or die free. Hey, there you go. You either live or you die free.
There's 5 states without sales tax. Alaska is known as the last frontier. Alaska is the most tax-friendly state in the country. Delaware,
They
the
pay
first
you.
state,
They pay to
also
live in
does not
Alaska.
charge its residents or visitors any sales tax.
We're not talking about sales.
Montana, New Hampshire, and Oregon. Sales tax isn't the only tax.
Okay, no income tax. Alaska, Nevada, Wyoming, Florida, Texas, South Dakota, Washington, New Hampshire, and Tennessee.
Wow.
Yeah, so you guys get lucky over there.
What about Massachusetts?
Oh, we got.
God, are you kidding me?
I think ours is 8%. I think they take 8%.
No, it's 6.25%. So it's
then it's 6.5.
so $2 is 13 cents in taxes. Where it's 6.25.
6.25%.
Yeah.
No, it's 6.5.
Yeah, Washington doesn't have state tax either.
Yeah,
Income
$2 is 13 cents.
But
tax.
here's the thing, though. Everyone thinks because you don't got a state income tax, but everything else is more expensive. Milk,
Look,
bread,
some stuff, yeah.
eggs. Like they always pay
Some
more.
stuff.
They get you
yeah.
and
Yeah,
everything.
they get you. Yeah, nothing's free. Yeah, nobody.
No,
buys
no,
it.
there was definitely some stuff I bought down there that was kind of like a little more expensive, but there was
Yeah.
some stuff that was definitely like cigarettes. Like they're cheaper, $3 a pack.
$3 a pack
Yeah,
in Florida.
yeah.
Wow.
I mean, $12 a pack here. They were like $8.50 in Florida.
$8.50.
Yeah, the cheapest I found them was Georgia on the way home. So I was actually going to stop in Virginia because Virginia was the cheapest place on the way down.
Yeah.
Everybody told me North Carolina would be the cheapest, but it was like $85 in North Carolina.
For a carton of cigarettes.
Yeah, for a carton of Newports.
So that's $8.50 a pack.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, right.
How much were they in Florida?
I want to say Virginia was like $8 even. Florida was like $8.50, $9. But the wife and the little one were asking me to stop, and we were like all the way down south in Florida. I said I'm not stopping until I get out of Florida. So we left at like 8 in the morning. I want to say we got to Georgia maybe like noon. Like it was noon. It was a long drive from all the way down south, all the way out of Florida.
Florida's a long state, dude. It's like 500 miles.
So I pulled off in Georgia, and I saw how cheap the gas was. I was like, that can't be right. So I was like, I'm gonna go see how much their cigarettes are, and Newports were $4.50 a pack.
In Georgia.
Yeah, and it was $1 off every 2 packs you bought, so it made it $8 for 2 packs.
Really?
Yeah, so I bought. I think I bought 15. I asked for a carton. She was like,
I don't understand.
She was like, we don't. So a carton would have actually been cheaper. But she was like, I actually don't have any carton. She was like, I can ring it up as the $1 off every 2 packs. So I bought 16 packs.
See, that is why we have so much. Well, that's why Massachusetts is obviously a welfare state. That's why we pay so many taxes.
New York is
Yeah.
worse.
Yeah, because
New York's
they tax
really
you so
bad,
hard
too.
because they give
Yeah.
away so much free.
So
That's why.
we made a couple stops on the way to Florida. We stopped at Manhattan to visit my uncle. He lives in a really nice part of Manhattan,
It's
Washington
insane
Heights.
to live in New York City.
Yeah, like, dude, so we went out to lunch. He was like, I couldn't find a meter, right? I pulled up to his apartment and I was going to just park, right?
Yeah.
But there was no meters anywhere. So he was like, I'll pay for you to park. Don't worry about it. So we parked, me, my wife, my kid, and him. We went to lunch.
Yeah.
Dude, in the neighborhood he lived in was in Hills, and I'm like pushing my wife.
Yeah.
And it was fucking crazy. But anyway, we get to this Mexican restaurant. It was pretty nice.
Yeah.
And we get back, so we eat, whatever, have a good time, walk back to the car. Dude, to park the car for like an hour and a half, it was like $45. Like, and I look over
In
at
New York?
like, yeah. So I look over, at like their pricing. Now my uncle parks his car there like year round. Like that's like it's his like garage that he uses for his car.
Yeah, but he still pays.
Right, dude. So I look down and it says monthly parking $700.
Yeah. No, that's Boston's the same way.
And I'm like, and he was like, I wasn't
Yeah,
kidding you.
that's-
He was
yeah,
like, I
Boston's the
wasn't
same way.
kidding you when I told you my car's rent was more than your rent.
Yeah. No, that's insane, dude. That's
Yeah.
No, yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, and then they had like a yearly thing. He said, I do the yearly, and I think the yearly thing was like $5,500. So you save like a
To
little
park
bit.
your car.
Yeah.
That's why no one has cars.
Dude, you know what's
Like,
crazy?
the
He's
truck
got like a '92 Civic. It's
Nice.
got like 16,000 miles on it.
He never
doesn't
drives
drive
it.
Right. He only drives it when he comes up here.
Yeah, he
Yeah.
doesn't drive the thing.
Well,
They take the subway.
That's
Yeah.
why they want people to drive less cars, not to own their own cars.
Yeah.
And
Yeah, when he
take
told
the
me how many
fucking,
miles were on it, I'm
electric bullshit, fucking scooters,
Yeah,
bikes,
yeah.
and
Still
You know what's
looks
funny?
good.
My
Everything.
town, here, my town.
Yeah.
So they got this thing now.
This kind of expensive here.
Yeah, it is.
It is.
They got
the scooters.
Whole
the
deal.
scooters all over the
Yeah,
place.
yeah, I seen them.
Electric scooters that they are on every corner now. You can rent them.
They're those rent. Yeah, they're like the bikes you can rent.
Dude,
You
it's
can
a-
steal them, but
dude,
they got GPS.
It's a mess, dude. They're laying everywhere. They're in the street.
Exactly.
People are just kicking them over. It's a mess.
So,
dude. That ain't gonna
no,
last. This
I
will
was
be the
talking
whole
to
year
someone-
You see that. Watch, because people are already complaining about it.
How the fuck did they get charged?
One of my friends, right? One of my friends rents like the bikes in Holyoke all the time, and I was talking to him, and he was like, the problem is they don't lock right. So you'll get someone who goes to take one, and they'll realize that it's already unlocked, so it's going to the last person's debit card because
Yeah.
it still hasn't been returned.
And
So
they-
they just ride it where they need to ride it and fucking leave it. Crazy, right?
I think the scooters are the same thing.
It's a new.
Yeah,
scam.
they look like because they're the
That's a
same
new
color.
scam.
Yeah, they look like you know how like the bikes have
Dude,
like, it's like blue and white.
Drive
Like
around my
it's
neighborhood and look them. They're laying on
Yeah,
the
they're in
ground.
Holyoke, too.
On every street.
Yeah,
there was
every
one in the
street.
middle of our street on the sidewalk for like 2 days at the beginning of
They're
this week.
everywhere,
Yeah,
dude.
it's
They're
crazy.
Everywhere, bro. They're everywhere,
Um,
man. It's ridiculous, bro.
Yeah.
How do they get charged?
I don't know.
So the way that it works, the way that
battery.
so when you return them, like where they're locked up, it's supposed to be charging them.
They can't. They're all over the fucking
No,
street.
they're just leaving them on.
No,
corners.
right, but that right. So then they're
Where
probably
do you
not.
return them? Where do you return them?
There's like stations for them all around.
For the bicycles, yes.
For the bicycles, yes. These
But
scooters,
not-
Well, I
no,
bet you
no.
the scooters are
No,
like
the
there too.
scooters.
No, they're just leaving them on corners.
Yeah.
Because they're
two at a
probably
time.
stealing them. They're probably not locked in.
No.
No.
The city's leaving them on every
Yeah,
corner. That's
drop
what I'm
them off
saying.
on every fucking block.
There's
For
like
people
two
to
of them.
use.
You gotta pay to use them though. Yeah.
But how do
So you must have to run
No.
a debit card for it to turn
No,
on
no,
or something.
But I'm saying, how does the battery get
Yeah,
charged?
we don't know. They're just putting them on the
I
corners.
see a,
Solar maybe.
I see a little
Maybe.
screen on top, like a
You
cell
know,
phone
like the
size.
Maybe
yeah,
it's solar then.
like the
Maybe it's
digital
solar.
construction
Oh.
signs have like the little solar panels on them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. maybe
And
that's
like
what it is.
you know, like the radar detectors they leave parked
Yeah.
on the side. Those have solar.
No,
things
they
on
got
them.
GPS. You want to steal one, go ahead, but they're gonna GPS.
Yeah, they're gonna come back to your house.
No, I know, but I'm saying they have they have like those construction signs and the other thing we just said. They have like the solar panels on, like the highway signs, like have
Maybe they
solar
do.
panels. On.
But-
Maybe the scooters
but-
have like little
But
panels
how
on
do
them.
you swipe your thing? How do you
That's
know it's-
weird.
The
Do you
car-
have one on your street? I want to see
There
it
was
when
two
we're done.
across the street.
No.
I want to go check it out when we're done.
There's
That's
every
crazy.
fucking street.
Yeah, every
Last,
street.
last
everywhere.
week I drove by.
Yeah,
well,
Jill said that.
on
Yeah,
every-
she had answered that they don't have sales
Income
state tax.
tax.
Yeah.
So
Wow,
it's
that's.
next
I want to
week.
go check Washington State. Yeah.
Of course.
What's the crime rate? What's like everything I see on the news? It's wicked bad up in Seattle. Are you near like all that craziness, like downtown Seattle, or is she in like a different part of?
Well, it's two countries there.
What?
It depends if she goes to the other country in Seattle. There's Chaz. Don't you remember?
No,
Don't you remember? They
Oh,
tried to declare their own country.
yeah.
During the riots?
No, they took it out.
I know, but I'm joking.
Oh, my
they
goodness.
tried to declare their own country.
Unless the fucking
I was
Chaz
just watching-
2.0.
Yeah.
I was watching a special on Vice the other night, and it was like there's like a group of people that walk, or there's just people shooting heroin in the streets. Like there's like a huge
In
homeless.
Seattle?
Yeah, like there's a huge homeless community.
Really?
Yeah.
Jill, really?
Seattle apparently is pretty bad.
This is
But they
Jill
go
from
around
Yeah,
like
she's from Seattle.
so they go around and like they don't arrest these people. Like they try to get them into programs and like it's like a new program they're trying to do. And I believe they're trying to do the same thing in Oregon. Instead of putting these people in jail, like literally the documentary I was watching, like the cop car pulled up and like they were literally shooting dope on this, like passed out on the sidewalk.
Really?
And one girl was still trying to shoot up and went to go hide her shit. And the cop was like, "I'm not gonna bust
I
you
saw that
for
in
it." She
San
was like,
Francisco. They're doing it in Seattle too?
Yeah,
"Yeah,
try
Seattle's
shit.
wicked bad.
Try
Seattle."
the shit do in fucking Springfield.
She said she grew up there, but she's a
She
little
could-
more south from that now.
Or West
Oh,
Springfield.
she grew up there, but she's a little south now? Okay.
Yeah, Seattle's always
Try
been
that shit.
Is it
notorious.
that bad though, Jill?
Seattle was like one of the first big heroin cities. Like that was back when like Nirvana, like Kurt Cobain, like when grunge came out, like heroin was big
I know
there.
grunge
yeah.
music started there. Yeah, I didn't
Yeah,
know. I didn't know
heroin
that.
was always been a like Seattle's like one of
I
those
thought it was like
notorious.
wicked expensive to live in Seattle. That's
It-
what
dude,
everyone always
so
told
that's
me.
another like you know what's crazy?
Microsoft's
It's-
like from Seattle.
like
aren't
there's
they?
a ton of like shit like that going on in San Francisco. Like
Oh,
there's
bad.
it's like that. But then one street over, there's a fucking $2 million house.
Yeah, but
like,
San Francisco just recalled the DA. Like they had enough of it in San Francisco.
yeah,
they
Jill
weren't
said
prosecuting
that
anybody.
yeah, there is crime everywhere.
Oh, there is crime everywhere, Joe.
But yeah, that documentary was crazy. It's one of the
But
ones
like
on
around
Vice.
here, I can tell you, like the open people shitting on sidewalks like they do in San Francisco, you'd never get away with that.
Oh
around
yeah,
here.
no, God no.
Cops-
Shit on the
cops will
sidewalk
hit
here.
you with batons upside
They'll
your
put
head.
you on that list too.
Yeah,
You
yeah.
drop a deuce on the sidewalk
Yeah,
here.
if you, like Massachusetts is like so crazy.
Right
Like,
here.
Jill
like,
said very expensive.
if you get caught outside taking a pee, you're going on the sexual offender list.
Yeah, you're going on that list for taking
for
a
real.
whiz.
For real, they don't play
Definitely.
around with that.
Enjoy that one.
Yeah, try
Yeah.
explaining that one. No, I'm on that list not for that. You know,
Dude, so check
Oh,
this
you
out,
want
right?
you want to rent
So-
an apartment?
Yeah.
You know where my
shit in
mom-
the street.
Check this out. Without saying it like online, you know where my mom lives.
yeah, exactly.
So I'm visiting
My
her.
old neighbor, I grew up in that
Right.
neighborhood.
So I'm visiting her the other day, and she tells me how. So first I get there and there's a huge domestic in the parking lot, like just all out chaos.
Right by where my brother lives.
So
That neighborhood.
you know how I just walk right by it. They're fucking throwing blows with each other. I'm like, oh, good morning. I walk right by it. Like, whatever. Like,
It's like nothing.
Nothing,
You see
like
all
nothing.
the time, man.
So I go in the house and I'm talking to my mom, and she's like, oh, that's nothing compared to the other night. I guess the guy upstairs, who was out on bail on an ankle bracelet, started dragging the girlfriend through the house by her hair, like smashing her in the face with pots and pans. I guess she was a bloody mess.
Really?
Wow.
Yeah, the cops had to kick down the door. So the day after, so the guy gets arrested. They revoke his bail, but they only upped it to $1,100 and gave him $500 on the new case, which is crazy. But the next day after he got arrested, everybody who lived in the house got like an emergency text alert.
Yeah.
The guy was a fucking sex offender and he had just registered in the building. So like now when you do that, they send a text out to every phone number they
So
have.
imagine you get caught taking a pee
So-
in a park.
So this guy's up there.
on that list.
So he's already out on bail on the bracelet. He's beating the shit out of his girl, and he's a fucking sex offender. Like great fucking building. Like great security check there. Like who ran his fucking
I gotta tell
paperwork?
you though, even years
They
ago,
don't follow that shit.
I know they
follow
don't.
it.
even
They
years
don't.
ago though, when that neighborhood was still a decent neighborhood, those buildings were always bad.
Oh, dude, those buildings are notorious. Dude,
Always been bad.
there's a rap song from a real like a popular Springfield artist.
Yeah.
And he said it was popping. It's like a good, like his biggest song. One of his lines is, "It was popping on Granada till the buildings got shut down."
Yeah, they shut them
Yeah.
down for like 10 years.
Yeah, I know they did.
Yeah, and then someone bought them and they
When she
reopened
told me she moved in there, I was like, "Those abandoned buildings?" She was like, "They're not abandoned anymore." I mean, they did they are nice in there, but dude, a
Yeah,
lot
they're
of like,
closed down.
so check this shit. A lot of the electrical shit, like she can't even have an air conditioner because
Yeah,
the
you told me
sockets
that,
are
yeah.
so bad, like they pop.
them. Yeah, you told me that. You told me that's
Like,
crazy.
dude, they need to give people a key to the basement and let them have air conditioners so they can go down and re-trigger the breaker if it
Yeah,
fucking pops.
absolutely.
Like, that's like a health hazard,
You
dude.
know, but that's safety. They have to rewire the whole building.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they don't want to
And
pay for that.
it
yeah.
costs
He just
money.
Yeah, it
he just
costs a lot of
converted, like they
But if
just
you have
can.
the kind of money to buy those buildings,
Dude, so here's
you
the
can't
thing.
expect the rent to people
So-
who are not going to want air conditioning.
No. So check this
No,
out, dude.
you can't.
So she's lived in that building about 6 years now.
Yeah.
There's been 7 different owners.
You can't keep it. But,
Because they realize that they can't, they're not going
They
to.
gotta-
Dude,
they gotta
and so
upgrade
out of those
electrical.
the two buildings are right next to each
yeah, I know
other.
what you're talking about.
It's her, and 2 other people. So
There's about eight
Four-
places in that. 4 on each side.
there's 8 in each building.
Yeah.
Yeah, and there's 3 people in one. So there's 5 empty in one and 4 empty in the other.
Why don't they just put them all in one
What
building?
street was that?
It's in Springfield.
Belmont?
No, if you take a left.
We'll
after-
tell you
after
when
leave
we're
my
at. I
brother's
don't want to
house,
put her
that
address
first
out there.
left, like you're going towards the package store.
I'll tell you when.
You know what I'm talking about. Next to the
Never mind,
church.
forget it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm talking about, right?
Oh yeah. No, I know.
You know the
Yeah.
buildings in the middle of the street? That's what he's talking about, those buildings.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
but
yeah, like
They
they.
don't do maintenance. To rewire the whole building, you got to break walls down.
Yeah.
One of the guys. So one of the people that
That's why
bought
they
it.
keep selling them.
One of the guys who bought it was like, oh, I'm just gonna put the work in, I guess. And he converted like all the heat to gas. It was electric.
Yeah.
And I guess after he realized like fuck, like he probably claimed bankruptcy, so he didn't have to pay the financing because fucking he
But
sold the building right
If
after
somebody
too.
with enough money, with enough backing, buys them,
Yeah.
like me personally, okay.
Well, it's that neighborhood too.
Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't. Well, real estate doesn't matter.
No.
Because listen, at the end of the day, say you bought both those buildings for $1.5 million, right?
Yeah.
I'm just giving a number. I don't know.
Yeah.
Say you bought them for $1.5 million, right? Now, say you take another loan, which is you can take a loan to do upgrades to it.
Yeah.
So say you take a loan for another $500,000. So you have
Right.
$2 million.
Right.
But you rewire the whole place. Number 2 is you're gonna get all housing in there,
Yeah,
guaranteed money
that's what you
at top
would
dollar.
have to do.
Yeah.
and
so,
then
you'll make your
and-
money.
yeah, but
I don't know why
and then
people aren't doing it.
You know what comes with that?
That's a lot of headaches.
Yeah.
That's a lot of headaches.
Well, that's where you're gonna dip in.
Yeah, exactly. If you want to do that business,
You
you
own
gotta
the
do.
business, exactly.
Yeah,
Like
that's what you
they,
gotta do.
like so. Then on top of that, in that building, their rent's been the same thing for the whole time they lived there, right? $1,050. It's a 3-bedroom.
Yeah.
She gets a letter like 2 months ago that says the new owner has now deemed these condos, not apartments, so the rent went up to $1,550.
First of all, you better fix the electrical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
So,
better fix the
like,
electrical.
she's really
You're
trying-
gonna try to raise it
If
$500.
if I can't rent my fucking
She's
AC,
really-
Yeah.
She's fucking. She's really trying to get out.
charging me shit.
She's really trying to get out of there, but I mean, even she has good credit, and like even with credit, it's not enough. Like there's nothing available,
No.
and like the couple things
Not
that
at
are
that price
available.
range. At the price
Yeah.
range she's at, no.
Well, no,
So,
she knows she's willing to pay like the 15 that she got bumped
But
up
she can
to,
have an
but
AC
for
in there,
somewhere
you know.
much nicer.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I told you she'd try to come over the beach.
It's,
Yeah, I know, I told her
It's
that all the
tough
time.
these days. It's tough these days. Everything's going up.
Oh, the prices are insane.
Like she's on. There's
I just
a couple
told him
places.
my tenant. I gotta raise the rent.
Yeah, but isn't it from what you told me before? It's not even really raising it because you knocked it down for him during COVID.
I did knock it down.
Yeah, so he's just,
Okay,
you're
so
you're
He's just
bumping.
gonna pay what he has to pay.
Yeah, so I mean, I thought that's pretty nice.
But-
What'd you do that for him? About a
That
year,
was
2
nice.
years?
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah.
That
But-
was nice.
But here's the difference. He was talking about he might move this and that. I said, okay. I said, well, let me know because I do have someone who will take the apartment.
Yeah.
He's like, what do you mean? I said, as soon as you leave, I got someone who's gonna rent it.
Yeah.
Oh, no, I haven't heard him want to move like
Yeah.
really. He hasn't talked about that anymore.
Yeah. Good luck finding something,
'Cause he ain't gonna
someone
find-
as good as you
Yeah.
in this price range too.
Yep.
Good luck.
Exactly.
Because believe me, I could rent it tomorrow.
Oh, I'd fucking give you. I'd pay you the first 6 months. In
Maybe
advance.
when the new president comes in, maybe.
Yeah. Well, my plan got COVID kind of screwed up my plan. I would have had more properties by now, but kind of really put a damper on Bino's
Yeah,
operation.
to be honest with you, if COVID never happened, we probably wouldn't have this podcast because we were supposed to move to Florida and COVID put a stop to that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're supposed to move already, huh?
Yeah.
Everything's
They
for
stopped
a reason.
showing. They stopped showing everything
happens
like
for a
they
reason,
want.
brother.
Yeah.
Something
Crazy.
said, no, Bino's the guy. You gotta stick with Bino.
Yep.
Crazy how
Although I
life
want to go to
is.
Florida too. Alex even said sooner or later he'll end up in Florida. Probably.
Yeah, eventually I'll line up in Florida.
We're all gonna end up in Florida sooner or
My
later.
honeymoon was in
My
Florida.
body
I
can't
fucking
go
loved
through.
it.
Yeah.
My body can't go through many more New England
What are you gonna
winters.
do though? You can't get your snow, your beloved snow. You ain't gonna get that in Florida. You have
I-
to come back up north.
I come back in wintertime.
Yeah, come back
Instead
in winter.
of
Yeah, just
vacation.
watch the weather up here, and if we're gonna get a big blizzard, just make the drive up.
That's all.
Yeah.
That's all you gotta do.
Babe, let's go. She's like, fuck you, I ain't going, you go.
She'll be like, no, you go, honey. I'm
What
gonna stay
part-
here.
what
I'm
part
going to
of
the beach
Florida?
with the kids.
What part of Florida, Alex?
Maybe Jacksonville or
Tampa. I'm
So
gonna
that's
go
one
towards
thing.
Tampa.
So that's one thing I was talking
Jacksonville's
to.
on top of the state. That's not that bad.
So my wife's uncle does real estate down there, and like he's down in South
they're
Florida.
down in South Beach.
Right.
That's a whole different.
And when I
ballgame.
was talking to him, he was like, "To be honest with you, I might move up to Tampa because it's a lot cheaper to live up Tampa."
And the Tampa is on the Gulf side. They don't get
Yeah.
hit as bad with the storms and shit either.
Yeah, I know it's
They
more
don't get-
like you
because they're on the Gulf
that
side, they don't-
central
they
to
don't get hit as bad
southern.
with the
Yeah,
storms.
with hurricanes and stuff.
Yeah,
you still
they
get the
don't
nice weather year
Yeah.
round. Yeah.
It's beautiful weather.
Man, maybe go to Tampa. Fuck it. Fuck Jackson. We'll go
Where
to
did
Tampa.
where did you say to me? Naples, right?
That's where my uncles are. That Naples, yeah. They're at Naples. That's south. That's the
That's
way
real
south.
south, right?
Yeah, that's
yeah.
way south. That's expensive as shit.
Yeah,
That's,
Tampa would sound like even now like
Tampa's not. You got Tampa, St. Pete right there, St. Petersburg. No, that's,
another couple of years.
that
Hopefully
area is
everything will
nice.
settle down on the
that
market.
area's nice.
Yeah.
I hope to be down there for full time. I
Yeah.
don't know, a couple of years maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know. We'll see what happens. See what
Um,
happens up here. You know.
yeah, I hate like I can't. My body just can't do many more New England winters. Like the cold kills my fucking back and my legs.
Listen, we had rain last year. That's
He's gonna
fucking
keep going
nothing.
about
That's
that rain.
fucking nothing.
Yeah, dude, that's like, dude, when you got a fucked up back, dude, the rain fucks with your back too.
No, I know, I
bro.
got a bad knee. I got a bad knee.
My
problem.
back is fucked up.
Like
too.
I always
back,
know.
bad
I always know
shoulder.
when it's gonna rain. Like it's fucking. I remember my mother used to say that to me when I was a kid. She, oh, it's gonna rain. My knees. But this fucking lady's out of her
No,
tree.
it's like a built-in barometer.
Oh, yeah, I
bullshit.
know exactly what she
It's
means
like a
now.
built-in barometer. It's not even a joke. It's like a built-in barometer.
So what you trying to say? You're better than Weatherman?
Yeah,
You're better than Channel 22?
What?
he said he's asking if you're better than a weatherman. You think you're
Oh,
better?
dude, they're always wrong.
Think you're
Hell
better than
yeah,
that?
dude. And ever
Better-
since
you
Kelly
think you're better
Reardon,
than
ever since
Tom
Kelly,
Balapa?
ever since Kelly Reardon left for Fox Weather, they got that stupid guy. Like, okay, and this might brush in with a little bit of a warm streak.
Let me
Where
tell you
did Kelly go? God damn it!
Let me tell you something. Weathermen got the best jobs in the world. They can be wrong almost all the time.
And they usually are.
They can be wrong. The only place I never know, I always say this too. When I lived in San Diego, California, it's true.
That's beautiful
Every day
weather.
is sunny,
Yeah.
75, with a chance of rain. But it never rains. It says a chance.
Yeah.
It never happens. It's the best weather in the
And
country.
that's like South Florida every single day at 4 o'clock. It's
No, the downpour
hammers you
and then
for
the sun's
15
back out.
minutes, yeah.
Yeah, and then the sun. It could be raining across the street.
every single day.
Yeah.
You might as well tell the fucking weather right now today.
Today,
Tomorrow.
Tomorrow's gonna be 100 degrees here.
Like I tell you, there's no rain in the forecast because my body ain't hurting.
Tomorrow's gonna rain.
No, they
It's gonna
said
rain all week for like 4 days.
Friday gonna
Oh.
rain.
For like
Great.
4 days.
I haven't cut my grass like a
Great.
month and a half already.
I hate the fucking rain.
Thunderstorms and everything like that.
My poor
Great.
grass.
It's alright. If the
My
thunder,
poor grass needs
Nick,
rain.
if the thunder scares you, you can call me.
Sometimes it does.
But, you know,
Little
if
bit.
you get a little scared, you can call me. Don't worry
A
about
little bit.
it. Yeah, you can call me. It's okay. So
Get,
don't worry.
get a bear hug.
Uncle Bino's here. for
Big
you,
little
buddy.
bear hug.
Uncle Bino's here.
Dad
Don't
pack.
worry about it. Don't worry about it. I'm here for you,
Oh
buddy.
boy. What else we got?
I'm always here for you. You don't want to talk about the rain no more.
No, what else? Oh,
You wanna
fucking
change the
fuck
subject.
the
yeah,
rain.
change the subject real quick on me.
No, the rain does suck, dude. Seriously.
Man.
The cold weather's worse.
Alex is empty. He said there's no
Can
more
I-
Baltica number
can
9.
I
He might
get
have to go back to the store.
No, I got one.
Oh, go get it, bro. Go get it. Don't let us hold you up.
You're on my weight.
Go ahead.
You
I know what it's
Take
like.
your cup.
When you're drinking and you stop drinking for 20 minutes, you start getting a headache. Please go get that beer, bro. Oh man, my fucking leg! I'm pins and
Glad we
needles
came
over
on.
here.
We came on today. We said, what do you want to do? Well, let's
Yeah, we
shoot
just
the
wanted to
shit.
have fun.
So we're just coming on to have fun, talk about a few things, and just, you know, make a couple laughs.
My
I wanted to
fucking
see
legs
Jill.
asleep over
'Cause,
here.
you know, I always go to Jill's. Well, I haven't been a lot lately because I've been going to bed early. Yeah, it's usually late night, so I've been going. I gotta go out there tonight.
Dude, you want to hear something that'll blow your mind? The last 3 nights I've been up till midnight.
Whoa,
Dude,
whoa.
I'll look up at the clock and go, "Oh,
Wow.
dude,
That's
check
late
this
for
out."
you.
My little one, right?
Yeah,
Kid loves to stay up all night. It's summertime, like whatever.
yeah.
So I tell him last night, I'm like, hey, you got to go to bed. Now picture it. He's got his virtual reality headset on. He's got his hands. And I'm like, come on, dude. It's 2 in the morning. Let's go. And he's like, you don't understand. I am the night watch of this house. No burglar is coming in here. I have to stay up till morning.
Oh, he's on duty.
Like, who am I to argue
yeah,
with that?
he's on
But-
duty, bro.
So this morning, right, he went to bed a little while after that. So I'm trying to wake him up before I left to do the podcast.
You told me it's not easy, right?
And he's like, he's waking up, and I'm like, and go say good morning to your mother. And he's like, okay. I'm like, matter of fact, go say good afternoon to your mother.
hey, at least you know at night the house is safe.
Oh, for sure,
It's all
dude.
safe. He's got
For
it all.
sure.
He's got it all under control. He's a
If
night-
that kid heard a
He's a
mouse,
night
he'd be
watch.
like, Dad! Well, he's such a good kid, man.
That's good. That's good.
I gotta
Yeah,
stand
but
up.
no,
I got pins and needles in my leg.
Yeah, I got my.
Oh.
I've been sleeping too much, so I changed my whole sleeping pattern. I got my whole sleeping pattern changed.
So what do you try not to take a nap now?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I try not to take a nap. 'Cause
That's what
I staying up too late.
I've been watching the Sox quite a bit. As much as I hate Alex Cora, I do like the team we have. I'd like to see him make a little push and at least get in on the wild card.
I don't know. They're pretty far out.
Dude, I tell you, I've liked that San Diego Padres team for a couple of years
Now they
now.
got Soto,
And,
too.
dude, they got Soto and they got Hader, the closer.
That really shocked me that they traded him.
So you know what really blew my mind? The Red Sox trade Vasquez. I'm like, oh, okay, we're throwing in the towel.
Bogarts is pissed off.
But then the next day, Martinez doesn't move. Nobody else moves, and they go out and get Hosmer. It's like, are we throwing in the towel or not?
Listen,
I know a lot of people are pissed.
They tried to deal with Martinez and Evaldi. No one was taking the contracts.
Yeah.
No one was taking.
And you know, so San Diego's paying every dollar of Hosmer's contract except the league minimum.
Well, they wanted him out of there so bad. He screwed up another
Yeah, I know.
deal.
I know he did.
He wouldn't go to Tampa. He nixed the deal to Tampa. That was a big fuck.
No, he nixed the deal to the Nationals.
I'm sorry, to the Nationals.
Yeah.
But no, there was a 3-train tape. The Tampa Nationals would have flipped him to Tampa.
Oh no! So originally, when I saw that Hosmer was going to Boston, that's what I thought. I thought Boston got involved in a 3-team, but that wasn't what happened. They just flat out traded him
Yeah,
to
they
Boston.
thought traded him because that was
But I'll take him. He's got $44 million owed over the next 2 years. I
He's a
guess
good first baseman.
he's a very good first baseman,
Yes.
and out of that $44 million, San Diego's paying $42
So
million.
that
of it.
tells you that Frenchie Cordero ain't getting re-upped after the end of the year.
Probably not.
No, probably not.
But I don't think that Padres team. The
Goes
Dodgers
back.
are way too ahead. I don't think.
They got it. 12 games out. They're going for next year.
No. They're going to get in the wild card. They're like leading in the wild card. They're definitely. Or no, they're a game out of the second wild card spot. They're going to get in the wild card. Like,
But,
I'm actually going to take
you know
the
who's really
Padres
pissed off?
right now to.
You know who's really, really mad right now?
Who?
I just saw it this morning. Ex-Yankee,
Who?
Luke Voigt,
Oh yeah, where'd he go?
Nationals.
I saw. That's right. I saw he
He
got
went in the
moved
trade
too.
the other way.
Yeah,
They weren't going to trade him.
that's right.
Hosmer fucked him.
Yeah, that's right.
He's mad. He went, he went from a playoff team to the.
Yeah, the Yankees made
to
a
the
couple
Cubs.
moves. It really hurts me to see Andrew Benintendi in that uniform.
They traded Jordan Montgomery. I was shocked. The lefty pitcher.
I saw Gallo moved. I was like, oh, some
To
Bino's going
Dodgers
to be
for a
pumped.
prospect. But
Yeah.
So they traded. What's his name? What did I just say? Who did I just say? Oh, Jordan Montgomery, the pitcher,
Yeah,
the lefty
yeah.
pitcher. I was like, what the hell they trade? They got that kid Harrison Batter back from St. Louis, the
Oh.
center fielder. He's
Yeah.
probably the best defensive center fielder. All these moves are making Benintendi. Now everyone got a center fielder. I'm telling you. They're not
So
paying, they're
you
not
know
paying
who
Judge
else?
At the end of the year.
I don't think they're paying Judge either.
No.
Philly. The Phillies got Syndergaard.
Yeah, I saw that.
That was a big move. Yeah.
Thor went there.
It'll be interesting to see if now that he's got a team with a chance, if he actually starts pitching. I don't think he's actually pitched that bad this year.
I don't know. He had a chance a lot of times with the Mets. The Mets could have made the playoffs.
Dude, and the Mets,
He went to
dude.
the Angels. I mean,
So-
Syndergaard's going to be that guy when you talk about him when it's all said and done. It could have, should have, would have been. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
He's
so
got all the
the
talent, but doesn't put it together.
Mets, did you see DeGrom came back?
Yeah, he-
Lights
yeah.
fucking out.
5 innings, yeah.
Yeah,
great
lights
5
out.
innings. Yeah, great 5 innings.
That's huge. That's like him coming back the last day of the trade deadline. That's like them adding a huge piece.
They gave the Yankees an A+ because they went and got that pitcher from Oakland.
Oh yeah, the Yankees
Frankie
made some
Montas.
good moves. The Yankees made good moves.
And they got defense from the outfield. But
If the Red Sox didn't trade Vasquez, they would have had a. I mean, dude, and then also the Padres. The Padres got Hader. They got Soto, and they also got Ryan Drury from the Reds.
Did they?
Yeah.
Yeah, but Vasquez.
And you know what's
so Bogarts is mad. He
And-
said.
oh, yeah,
he said.
dude.
He goes, "What are we doing here?" He
So,
goes, "The guy was here 15 years."
The game last night, Kevin Millar and their regular commentator were commentating. They're playing in Houston.
Mm-hmm.
One thing I didn't realize, he got traded to Houston to be a backup, which.
Yeah, I don't know why they dealt that deal.
But so they got Hosmer, and then like Kevin Millar was saying, they were like every time we put that camera on Alex Cora last night, it looked like he was about to break something. He was in a much better mood last night, maybe because they kept the team that he wanted. Maybe that's why they didn't move Martin. Maybe everybody was pissed and like they let him know that.
No. They basically said today no one was taking the contract.
But yeah, they say that. I mean, but and
Well,
then
you can't trust him because he falls
like
apart.
They got it. Like it doesn't make sense to me. Like somebody had
You're
to
either winning
assess-
or you're losing. You're either selling or you're buying.
Right, like they still made the effort to go get Hosmer, so like they're not fully throwing in the towel.
Which they kind of should have.
They're only like 2 games out of the wild card. They're not that far.
They're under 500.
Yeah, but they're not that far out of the wild card. I was just looking at it. They're like the 3rd team out. Like everybody's close.
No, I don't think they're that close to.
Yeah, they're not that far out. Because they were talking about it on MLB Network
All right,
today.
they're 500. They're 53 and 53.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the wild card standings.
Well, Mariners are 57 and 49. Guardians are 54 and 50.
They're 5 games out of the wild
Yeah,
card.
but the Blue Jays are 58 and 46, and the Rays are 55 and 49. They're pretty much out of it, dude.
No, I mean that's 4 games.
They don't have the pitching, bro. You think they're
No,
going against
listen.
these teams and beating any of them?
Listen, as somebody, they're my favorite team, right?
I get it. No,
So
I
of course, like you know how many
You gotta
times
have
a
hope,
Red
yeah.
Sox team has like made a rally at the end of the season, like make it interesting at least.
Division's
Like
tough.
the team's not that bad. Like they shouldn't be just we're not going to make it this year. Let's trade everything. Like why? Like so you can try to figure out what to do next year. You have a good core team there.
Well, Bogarts is gone. He's not going to resign.
We'll see. I hope he doesn't.
He's pretty upset about the whole Vasquez.
Oh, I'm sure he is, but I mean, hopefully, fucking he stays.
Martinez will be gone. His contract's up.
Yeah, he's not worth re-signing.
No, he's not
Chris
worth
Sale,
re-signing.
thank God, will be gone.
No, he's still going to be on the books, though. He's got a long deal. Remember, they extended his shit.
No, it ends in 2020. I was just looking
Does
at it.
Does it end? All right, then. So you got lucky then.
2019, he signed a 3-year extension.
All right, so he's gone. You got to get pitching.
Yeah,
no
we
one's
really
giving,
need
no one's
pitching.
giving it away.
And there's not that. Well, I mean, you can hit the free agent market. You're gonna have
That's
to.
so iffy, you know that.
But yeah, there's not that many. I don't think there's that many free agents coming out this year.
No, it's tough. You got to develop. That's why they're letting young kids pitch because you're trying to develop.
Yeah, the kid last night, Crawford was his major league debut.
No,
He looked pretty good.
You got to develop guys, and maybe it'll be a tough year or two until they do. You know what I mean? Start developing, but they got to develop. That's number one thing is you got to develop. You know what I mean? They got young talent. Some of those young arms are young. What's his contract? I thought he had a couple more years.
Yeah, actually till 25, but there's options the last 3 years.
Are they his or theirs?
That's what I'm trying to find out now.
Who's that, Uncle Vladdy?
No, Chris Sale, pitcher for the Red Sox.
He has a player opt out of 20, so he has a player opt out this year.
He ain't doing that. He's gonna get all his money. He knows he's done. These guys ain't stupid, bro. They don't opt out and shit like that. Unless they think they're gonna get more money. He
Yeah,
knows he's
no,
not
we
gonna.
do. We got to pay him for 2 more years,
Yeah,
and then
so-
2025, the team has an option.
Yep. That's when he'll leave then. Yeah, he'll leave in 25.
They really should cut him.
He's getting 30 this year, 27, 27, 20, and 25.
He's awful. Like
Yeah,
he's
done.
like,
He's done.
I mean, he was worth every dollar because he brought that World Series
But here's
home.
the thing.
But it sucks that
Here's
we're
the thing.
paying for it
He
now.
was breaking down. Everyone knew it. Everyone knew it. They
Oh, if
allowed-
he didn't do what he did that postseason, he
allowed-
wouldn't have got it.
Listen, they allowed Dombrowski, who was on his way out the door, getting fired.
Yeah,
Give him that extension.
so
that was
they-
so stupid.
So this is what I was talking to my kid about this. The Red Sox ownership now, they're at the point where they won 4 World Series.
Yeah, they don't.
They don't. They're not gonna like. They don't give a fuck. They're more worried about turning a profit right now.
Sure, and they sell out every fucking game, so they don't
Yeah.
give a fuck.
So my opinion, I think they're gonna keep doing this for a couple more years because they're
Sell.
probably making a lot and then sell the team. Yeah.
Probably.
I just said that to my kid earlier this morning. I said we need a GM like Dave Dombrowski or Theo Epstein back.
Well, no, you can only do what the owners allow you to do.
Well, yeah, but
You can
I
only
mean,
do what the owner allows you to do.
I don't even know who the fuck the GM is now.
Jaime Bloom, he came from Tampa. No, he knows what he's doing.
Um,
But he does it on a shoestring budget. This is what they want.
Yeah,
What they're
no,
doing
I
for
know.
him. That's what they want. The young guys.
Like
they want
Dombrowski
trades.
and Epstein like had help. Like
They
they
want
were
trade-
able to go. They
yeah.
were told like, here, you can
Yeah.
go spend this.
They're doing it a different way. They're doing
Yeah.
it the Tampa way.
Like I don't want to hear fucking
Make
luxury
trades-
tax anything. Like they
Make
never gave a
trades-
fuck about
they're
the luxury
making trades
tax.
to get young prospects,
Yeah.
just like Tampa did.
Yeah.
You can't
so
do that in New York and Boston.
they were saying that was one thing that Millar and the other commentator were saying last night. They told ownership told the GM this year, you want to be like Theo Epstein. We want to buy low and sell everything high.
Yeah.
So
that's what
yeah,
they're doing.
it's just fucking, it's ridiculous.
But let's get into football. I know Alex is psyched up. He asked me today when's the first preseason game because his beloved
Go.
Patriots. The Patriots.
for a minute.
Yeah, we're gonna talk some football. I don't know exactly when Alex did first. I'll look it up right now for you.
I don't know any fucking game.
The first preseason games, which will be the Hall of Fame game. It always is.
Yeah.
It's always the first game. It's got to be coming up pretty soon.
This month.
No, definitely this month.
Bring it on, baby. Bring it on.
within a few days. It's gonna be tomorrow, 8:00.
No way.
Jaguars and the Raiders.
Tomorrow?
Tomorrow, 8:00 is the
Tomorrow's
first
what?
preseason game. That's the Hall of Fame
Thursday,
game.
Thursday.
It's always the Hall of Fame game is the first one. So it'll be tomorrow, 8:00.
Waters and AOC on the same TV.
So, but this is what this is.
That's good.
This season should be a little different. I don't know. You guys were
There's a
building
lot of changes.
a lot of changes. And
A lot
without
of
McDaniels, you don't even know who the offensive coordinator is going to be this year. So they don't know yet with the Patriots what's going to happen.
Yeah, don't worry about the Patriots.
I don't
Worry
know.
about your Jets.
Listen, let me tell you something. My Jets are so young and so talented. I'm not worried about the Patriots at all. I'm worried about Buffalo. That's who I'm worried about. You should be worried about Buffalo. They're the best. Buffalo probably the best team in football.
Listen, you never know. You might break an ankle. You
No,
know?
football. Anything can happen. Anything can happen
Exactly.
in football. But I'd be interested to see what next Giants are going to do because I do not think Danny Dimes is the guy.
No, now I do like the Giants when I watch the NFL, but I got to tell you, my football day for me is Saturday.
I know you're a big
yeah.
college guy, but I don't think I don't think Danny Dimes is the guy.
No, he should have got traded 5 years ago.
I don't think he's the guy at all. The Jets got a lot of young talent, but that draft was great this year for him. So we'll see what they're going to do.
Yeah, they did have a really good draft.
Patriots without McDaniels, we got to see how their offense is going to
Dude,
do.
I didn't even know McDaniels left the Patriots till like yesterday.
Really, yeah, he's the head
Yeah.
coach of the Raiders.
The Raiders,
But you know
yeah.
what? Hey,
Yeah, but you guess who came back?
Who?
The defense.
Oh, Matt Patricia.
Yeah.
Did you see him in Detroit? I wouldn't be celebrating having that guy back.
Well, dude, their
Okay.
defense
Well,
was
he did
much
good.
better when he was in New England.
yeah,
I
but they
will
don't have the
say
players
that.
anymore.
Dude, they never really did.
No, the guys that they Hightower's gone. The guys that they depended on for 10 years are gone.
Yeah.
They're gone now. They're a different team, brother.
How
Listen,
about-
Patriots
yeah,
are going to be fighting for third and fourth place in that division.
We'll see.
I like Mac
Buffalo by
Jones.
far is number one.
I'm not really the
Miami
biggest
is
Patriots
tough.
fan.
Miami is tough as fuck right now.
Miami better hope. I like Tua.
No, you know what
I
I
was a huge fan of Tua in
I was
college.
going to say though.
They better hope Tua can figure it out
How about
because
this?
they're not going to get their quarterback now because they just lost their first round
and
pick.
third round
Yeah.
picks, yeah.
So they better hope Tua can get it
Did you
together.
guys see what happened with the Broncos? 2 wide receivers got injured.
No, I didn't see that. No.
Yeah.
No, I know the Cowboys have no wide receivers left.
So a Dolphins player, anonymous, they went anonymous and said about Tua. This is just today. I read this.
Yeah.
He can't make every throw. What are we doing here? I'm wasting my career.
Well, I don't know any quarterback that can make every throw.
Meaning, though, the knock on Tua is he can't throw past 20 yards down the field.
Which is crazy because in college the kid was
He
throwing
got bad
fucking
injury,
80-yard touchdown passes.
But he's a terrible injury.
Shoulder injury?
Get your
Yeah.
ass in the fucking gym, man. Do some rehabilitation.
So,
How about, you know what was interesting? I thought about you last week when I saw this fucking Kyler Murray got a huge deal. And did you hear what all the everything, like the day after his contract?
something crazy in his clause?
They had it in his clause that
Outside help or something?
No. He has to study a certain amount of hours per week, or they can void his
They took it
contract.
out. They took that out.
Yeah, they did. Yeah, that's what I was saying. They knew it was really fucked up to even put it in there.
No, because you know what? The knock on him is he won't
He
back to
doesn't.
college.
Yeah, the knock on him, he doesn't study.
He doesn't study the playbooks. He wants to just
Well,
play by the whim. But want to give a guy.
I mean, the
Well,
if you want to
kid
give a guy
clearly.
That's
I
kinda
mean,
fucked up.
the kid's got some pretty good numbers.
Okay, but if they want, has he ever won a championship?
No,
Yeah.
I mean, how many NFL
If you
quarterbacks
want,
have?
if you want to win a championship, you got to study the
Look
playbook.
at
my
look
friend.
at Brady. Look at Brady.
Brady's all over the playbook.
Exactly.
Yeah. They just got Julio Jones. They might as well play in their victory parade now.
Julio Jones is done.
No, he's gonna have a huge season.
No, he's not.
I guarantee you he will.
His leg is so bad, dude. Did you see him last year? He couldn't stay on the field.
Yeah, dude, I told you I don't really watch football that much.
Believe me,
Oh.
Julio Jones is done.
All
All done.
I guarantee you
They're going to be calling the head case back. Watch.
Tampa Bay wins the Super Bowl.
No.
What, this year?
No
Yeah.
way. No way.
Hell no.
I've learned you don't bet against
I don't
Father
think so.
Tom and
Okay.
Tom
okay.
Brady.
Well, how about this? Their three-time All-Pro center
Gronk
gone for the year.
Gronk.
Got hurt.
Hey, shit happens. Shit happens.
Gronk
The
is
center?
How about LeBron James about to join the Golden State Warriors?
Oh,
Who
he
cares?
started
How about
fucking
that
losing.
one?
He started losing.
Of course, you got to go somewhere to win.
And
You gotta
then
join the winners.
what else do we got?
I hope they say they don't
What
want
time
him.
is it? All right.
Exactly. Yes.
Um,
I hope not.
honestly,
Golden
so
State, don't take him.
here's. Oh my god.
Is that fire alarm? We got fire
We're
alarm.
giving a 10-bell
It's the
salute
same
now for
fucking
the...
green. It's the same. I've got. I get a telemarketing call from the same phone number in Greenfield like 5 times a day.
I thought it was a 10-bell salute for the...
Fucking block his ass.
Yeah, I'll get around to it.
I'll get around.
Usually my phone's on Do Not Disturb, but it just drives me nuts when it goes off. What do we got? It's like dinner time. I'm about to get out of here and go cook some dinner soon.
What are we making tonight for din din?
I'm actually picking Chinese
Oh,
up, as a
yeah.
matter of fact. I forgot about that.
You picking up Chinese?
I am picking up Chinese.
I am.
Matter of fact, I gotta remember to order it before I leave, so it's ready when I get there.
You know who like loves Chinese food?
I do.
Who?
This guy.
I do.
I
Just
know.
throwing it out there.
Senor Contra's got to get home to see the missus too.
Yeah. Oh, Alex has to go home. That's right. Because
That's
Alex actually went to the dentist today and had a drinking
Stallone,
contest.
Stallone Schwarzenegger.
Schwarzenegger.
The guy said, "Yo,
Loves
I
his
thought
shirt.
that he made a movie. The guys made a movie." Said
Oh
no.
man.
But it's a good match for a movie.
What happened to the Dolphins though? Something did happen. Oh yeah, they lost 2 draft picks and,
First and third.
something else, right?
First and third pick because
It's the first pick this year and the third pick next year,
Yeah.
right? Yeah. And
Because,
they got a fine, right?
yeah, they got fined.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because the coach
So what did they
kept
do?
all the text messages that the owner wanted them to tank games so they could get Joe Burrow.
No, it said it. Well, I didn't. They said it was for
No, there's
Was it?
No.
integrity of the game.
tampering with Brady and Sean
No,
Payton
that had nothing to do
somehow.
with this. This was
The
integrity.
Brady
This was
wasn't
integrity
too.
of the game.
The
This
Brady
was
was into it too.
No, this
Yeah.
was the Flores thing about tanking. Believe me, I watched the whole thing this morning. I watched the whole thing
Only
this
one
morning.
side, but it also
Because,
Brady.
because they had text messages from the owner to Flores when he was the coach about tanking games to get Joe Burrow to purposely lose games.
Fucking continue to call. Like fucking beat it, dude.
Oh, fire alarm again? Shit. No, Tom Brady's in for that fucking thing too.
I know they
seen
did
it.
something with that, but
There's two parts of it. There's like mad fees, penalties.
The NFL suspends and fines
Tom Brady
Dolphins.
escaped punishment.
Right, they said because the way that the players' union contract is drawn up, Brady can't get in trouble for
Since it was with the
suspends
Patriots.
and fines Dolphins owner Stephen Ross $1.5 million for tampering with Tom Brady and Sean Payton.
And they also got for tanking too.
So what did they try to do for what was the tampering with Brady and Payton? That's what I want to know. Like
Well,
trying to
at the
sign
time,
him?
At the time that Brady was with the Patriots, though.
Yeah. And there's breaking news. The NFL is appealing the 6-game suspension for Watson and asking for more games.
Oh, that's
Oh, the NFL?
That's
Yeah,
all.
my wife just sent me the article.
Yeah, but that's all.
So,
new.
yeah,
That's
no.
that's
So
all-
Who
I-
are they appealing to themselves?
Oh my fucking Christ.
Nick, who are they appealing to themselves?
No, so the way that it works, the way that the way the new thing works on third-party suspensions, and so it goes it goes to the judge, right?
An arbiter?
The arbiter, the third party.
Yeah.
Now when they give their ruling, the player can, what's the word I'm looking for? Appeal.
Okay.
And if the NFL doesn't like the punishment, they can also appeal.
Okay.
At that point, It then goes to Roger Goodell for the final word.
Oh, so the NFL.
So they're saying that Watson is going to, once the NFL appeals it, if they appeal it, which from everything it sounded like over the last couple of days, the NFL was going to appeal it because they thought it should be more games. I mean, the lady used words like heinous and all kinds of shit and fucking gave him the same kind of suspension. I forgot who it was, got for a PED failed test, 6 games.
Calvin Ridley.
Calvin Ridley.
Yeah.
So they were saying Watson's team would then appeal it, that Roger Goodell doesn't have the authority, and they would ask what grounds he has the authority to preside over this case. But they said the
authority to preside over anything
in the players' union contract about this third-party arbitrator.
Yeah.
All parties already unanimously agreed Goodell would have the power.
So
he's fucked.
Let me tell you something right now. Number one.
I'm glad, dude.
Okay, number one is this, because
so let's read this.
When they handed down that 6-game suspension, the Cleveland Browns are sitting there going because they worked the contract so they could get around this. They've worked everything around this to get around this. This guy is a fucking predator. Believe me when I tell you, he's getting a year. Goodell's going to at least give him a year. What do you think?
Oh, he should get a year.
Absolutely.
All right, let me see. This
you can't put him in the same breath as Calvin Ridley, a PED suspension. That's retarded.
I want to read this article.
He's a walking fucking predator on women.
The Watson?
Yeah.
The link she sent me.
He settled 24 to 25 cases, whatever it is. Like, yeah, dude.
All right, so here we go.
You only settle if you know you're guilty.
The NFL Wednesday appealed the 6-game suspension for Cleveland Browns quarterback Deshaun Watson, seeking a tougher penalty for violation of the league's personal conduct policy in the wake of the disciplinary officer Sue L. Robinson's ruling Monday. In a statement, the league said it notified the NFL's Players Association that it would appeal, and then filed its briefing Wednesday afternoon. The league said NFL Commissioner Roger Goodell will determine who will hear the appeal. Under the CBA, Goodell has the option to consider the appeal himself or can appoint a designee to do so.
He's doing it himself.
He's going to do it himself. A source told ESPN that the league is appealing for an indefinite suspension that would be a minimum of 1 year.
Yep.
And it has previously sought a monetary fine, which Watson was not levied initially by Robinson. So they're also going after money too.
Yeah.
And treatment that the star quarterback will have to undergo before returning to a field.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Absolutely. Like I said, dude. First of all, the 6 game is a joke for this too.
It is a joke.
Because
you
know the Cleveland Browns have the weakest schedule in the NFL this year.
So
they
here's
worked
the
his
thing,
contract
right?
so he doesn't make hardly anything this year.
Yeah.
They tried every which way to backdoor this. They're gonna get screwed.
Here's the thing with this, right? 6 games is not enough. I was actually shocked that they gave him 6 games, though. I really thought they were going to.
I was like, remember? I was
I
like, Brady got
really
4 games
thought-
for fucking letting air out of a ball.
Yeah.
This guy rapes 25 women
Yeah,
or
that's
whatever.
another thing.
Only
Yeah.
6 games? The fuck?
I'm glad that the NFL appealed it.
No,
I really am.
And Goodell's going to hear it, and it's going to be a year, and he's going to lose money, and he's going to have to go through treatment. And
I honestly think the Browns should get some kind of levying too, just the way that they work his contract.
What they deserve, bro. They're getting what they deserve is what they're going to get.
No, I know they are, but they
stock.
should still get a fine too for the way they wrote that contract. Like that should be
circumvention.
That should be fucking like. You know how they say for violating like the league's standards?
Yeah.
Like that should be violating standards too, knowingly fucking writing a contract so you don't have to lose. Like that's just fucking crazy.
Yeah, but they should have kept their own board back.
To appease them.
I really hope Baker Mayfield
I hope Baker
takes.
does great this
I hope he
year.
takes the Panthers deep,
Oh,
man.
I hope he does great this year because you know what? Listen, let me tell you something right now.
Baker.
Let me tell you something right now.
I'm a big Baker fan.
And Nick and me.
I'm not either,
Alex,
but
I take
Alex,
Baker in New York.
Alex, me and Nick actually argued about this, and I said this from day one, and Nick will tell you I never changed. I said he's never playing there again. Nick's like, oh, I'm telling you, he ain't.
Yeah,
never
he was
playing.
right.
Baker. Then he didn't show up for the mini camp. I said, I'm telling you, and right away. They had to get rid of him.
Like I really wanted to see him succeed there. Like to be honest with you, like,
not there. I'm glad he left him. They don't deserve him.
Yeah.
That's good. I like the way you say it.
I would take Baker Mayfield in New York all day.
Oh,
Trade him for
Giants?
fucking Danny Dimes.
Well, you never know. He might be
What,
next year.
in Jets?
Yeah,
No,
what kind of
Giants.
contract does
Giants.
Mayfield
Oh,
have? He's
Giants.
only got like 1 year left, doesn't
Yeah,
he?
that's it. Yeah,
Yo,
this
are
is
we
his
all
fifth
in fucking New
year. He'll
England?
be a free agent after this year. So
Yeah.
if he does great, you know, he could end
Yeah.
up anywhere. You know,
Hell yeah.
Maybe he likes it. And, you know, Carolina's a nice place.
Yeah,
Nice place to
no.
live. So you know what I mean. Better than Cleveland.
Yeah.
Who-
Carolina's a cheap place to live too.
Yeah.
Listen,
exactly.
look who fucking got traded in from Seahawks to Broncos.
Oh,
Russell Wilson.
Yeah, he forced
Yeah.
his way out though.
Yeah.
He
Now
went
listen
out.
to this. Yesterday was a breaking news.
Two of the receivers got hurt. Yeah.
From Broncos.
Yeah, I saw something too. The Cowboys the Cowboys have no wide receivers now on their depth chart. Everybody's
Yeah.
hurt.
Really?
Yeah.
They were saying-
Oh, I know.
They were saying
Oh,
this
shit,
morning
too?
that they need to turn all priorities to Odell Beckham Jr. I don't think he's going to sign in Dallas. He's got no chance of winning there.
Yeah, but
Nope.
and then that makes him.
He's
Hey,
wherever he
unless-
does go
unless-
too. He's going to.
Unless Maya talks bullshit works.
And no matter where OBJ does go, he's going to be out the first few. Like
Yeah, he's got an injury, yeah.
he's got a heel or whatever. But they say he's on track.
To tell you, getting rid of Monty Cooper was stupid by Dallas. I don't know why.
Yeah, I
they
used to
still needed
love
to get rid of
Armani.
I
him.
used to love Armani Cooper.
Yeah, the last fucking year, remember?
another
Yeah,
tie.
yeah.
The Marlboro Man, you called it.
All right,
You know what
we're about to get out of here. I got to go pick up dinner.
Yeah, thank you
Alex
guys.
got to go see the wife.
Alex for joining us today.
We were
Thank
on for a
everyone.
while, hour and 15 minutes
Yeah,
almost.
everyone like the video.
We'll be on again live next week. Like
Comment.
we're still gonna pop on live.
Yeah,
Like we
we're
miss coming on live.
because I like lives. They're fun.
We had a bunch of people in the chat today. We were up to like 10 at one point. Thank you guys. Remember, subscribe to the
Yes, thank
channel,
you.
hit the bell,
Like the video.
like the videos, comment on everything that you like, even the stuff you don't like, and share the videos.
And let us know if you
And
want,
go play Contra.
And let us know if you want us to bring Uncle Alex back on the show.
Yeah, absolutely. And we'll get
Yeah.
we're gonna finish up a little more research. We'll have part 2 of the Kennedy murders out soon.
Yeah.
And we'll see you guys again soon.
Peace.
That was fun, guys. Peace.
Have a good
Thanks for coming on, Uncle Alex.
That's Vidania.
That's right,
Send my best wishes to Uncle
Vlad,
Vlad.
Uncle Vladdy.